Massive Dodgers trade incoming. A report reveals new details that we will get into in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Myself, Brad J, will bring you everyday Dodger content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel. So let's get right into the story. As we know, the Dodgers are probably going to be a bit more aggressive than we thought at the trade deadline, right? I mean, the way things are going, 6 losses in a row. Tonight, they'll be taking on the hated San Francisco Giants in game 1 of that 3-game set. But the Dodgers trading for Paul Skenes, Paul Skenes once again in the rumor mill. This is getting interesting. How do the Dodgers trade for a star trade? How do they trade for a star pitcher at this trade deadline? That is something that, we're going to have to see in the next few days, but Paul Skenes is a real possibility. This is absolutely crazy, right? Reigning Rookie of the Year, headed to LA in a shocking multiplayer deal. The Los Angeles Dodgers are reportedly orchestrating a bold trade for Paul Skenes, the National League Rookie of the Year, in a high-stakes deal that could reshape their roster and championship aspirations. This is obviously crazy, right? The Dodgers trading for Paul Skenes. Paul Skenes headed to the Dodgers seems more like just chit-chat. It seems like destiny in the making. That was what this article printed yesterday. Well, it's not a done deal yet. A powerhouse like LA when it sets his eyes on someone, history suggests it's only a matter of time before it happens, right? We've said this before. ESPN's David Schoenfield, I think that's how you pronounce it, is throwing around the possibility of a colossal 6-player swap with the Pirates before the July 31st trade deadline. In this buzzworthy deal, the Dodgers would bring Skenes to the City of Angels while the Pirates receive a treasure trove of talent. Check this out. Catcher outfielder Dalton Rushing, outfielder Josue de Paula, infielder Alex Freeland, and pitchers Emmett Sheehan and Jackson Ferris. This is obviously crazy. This is absolutely crazy, right? The Dodgers trading 6 players for Paul Skenes. And what does everybody think? Should the Dodgers make a trade like this? Would you make this deal? Personally, if you ask me, the way things are going, yeah, let's make the deal. I mean, Tyler Glasnow, how long is this guy really going to last? Blake Snell, don't get me started, has been an absolute bust. The Dodgers have way too many starting pitching problems. Roki Sasaki out. Clayton Kershaw, an injury away from missing the year. Shohei Ohtani's not 100% when it comes to pitching. Yoshinobu Yamamoto starting to be inconsistent. The Dodgers pitching has serious problems. Dustin May inconsistent. Tony Gonsolin injured. I could go on. The Dodgers have serious problems. They are presented with the possibility of trading for Paul Skenes in this fashion without trading any of their star players. Sure, Dalton Rushing could be a star, but you gotta take this risk, right? Paul Skenes is probably a once-in-a-generational pitching talent, right? I mean, that is what Paul Skenes probably is, a once-in-a-generation pitching talent, right? This guy is incredible, right? He does have a 4-7 record, but his 1.94 ERA and his eye-popping 125 strikeouts in 116 innings is absolutely crazy, right? I mean, that is absolutely nuts, that stat. 125 strikeouts in 116 innings. That's incredible, right? I mean, Paul Skenes, as we know, is a real deal. He's pitching on an awful team. The Pittsburgh Pirates suck. They're an absolutely dumpster fire of a team and an organization. And that's why Paul Skenes is 4-7, right? That's the only reason why. If he was on the Dodgers, he'd probably be like 8-1, 9-1. He would not be 4-7. So Paul Skenes is basically he's already a star, but coming to LA would make him a household name. I mean, that is honestly the truth. And the Dodgers, I don't know what everybody thinks, but some people out there I know are going to say that the Dodgers don't need Paul Skenes. But let me tell you, I think the Dodgers need more pitching than you actually think. I think the Dodgers need more pitching than you actually think. Yeah, even with all the Dodgers signings, even with all the money thrown at this roster, the Dodgers still suffer from serious pitching problems. And it has been on display this entire week, going back to the Astros series and, of course, this series that just passed with the Brewers. The Dodgers have lost 6 games in a row for the first time in 6 years. Yeah, that's right. It's their worst losing streak in 6 years. Does that not tell you something? I mean, this is not the same thing as last year. It just isn't. The Dodgers sure had pitching problems going into the playoffs, but it didn't happen this early in the year. I mean, it's only July 11th. It's only July 11th. And the Dodgers already have really bad problems when it comes to their pitching, right? I mean, it's still, the All-Star break is literally next week. The Dodgers still have to play 80 games. Almost, well, it's probably less, right? I don't know the exact number, but the Dodgers still got to play almost 80 ball games in this season. The Dodgers still have a long way to go in this baseball year, right? I mean, it's not like this year is, almost done or, it's already the home stretch. There's still a long way to go for the Dodgers, right? Still a lot of games to go. And with the way the injuries are starting to pile up, I mean, it's not looking good. I mean, the Dodgers need to figure out a way to, probably make a trade at the trade deadline. That's the only thing I can think of. The Dodgers are probably going to have to trade for a starting pitcher if things don't start to turn around, right? And, July 31st is still a few weeks away. Still, think about it. We got to see how it goes this weekend against the Giants. And then next weekend, you got to host the Brewers, who just swept the Dodgers. Not going to be easy. So, I mean, those are 6 games right there in the next 9 days, right? 6 games in the next 9 days, right? Because the Dodgers have Monday through Thursday off. They will not be playing for 4 days due to the All-Star break, right? So that's a bit of a breather right there. The Dodgers need this breather. They definitely need this breather. I mean, the Dodgers, this is the best time that could have came for the All-Star break because the Dodgers are extremely decimated when it comes to injuries, right? I mean, this is the time the Dodgers need a break. And yeah, I mean, this is when the Dodgers hopefully can, like Blake Snell, right? We don't know what's going to happen with Blake Snell. Blake Snell, I think, is a big key, right? If Blake Snell could come back and he is a star pitcher for the Dodgers, then you start feeling a bit more comfortable with the way, the Dodgers are set up for the playoffs, right? But if he doesn't come back ever, or he comes back and he's not at 100%, the Dodgers are going to be having serious problems come playoff time, right? They are definitely going to have serious problems come playoff time. But this will wrap it up for this edition of Dodgers Digest. Giants tonight, got to, get off to a good start. And let's go Dodgers. Make sure to subscribe.